Hey guys! Hey! I was tagged to do the Nigerian natural hair tag. I was tagged by my boo! NappyFu, my girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the tag today. So here we go. What is your full Nigerian name? Okay, so my full Nigerian name is Ijoma Amakihe. And so Ijoma actually means, it means safe journey. Okay, so I'm actually Igbo, right? So Igbo people, whenever we travel or whenever somebody wants to wish you good luck, they'll usually say Ijoma. And my parents named me when they were kind of like in a transition from moving between different states in America. My mom was pregnant with me. They were in New Jersey, and they moved to Alabama. Alabama moved to Georgia. So when they were like going from New Jersey to Alabama, that's when I was born. So my mom named me Ijoma for that. So yeah. All right, second question is, when was your first relaxer? Do I even remember? Oh yeah, I don't, because I was a kid. I was a baby, I feel like. Maybe like 3, I think. Yeah, it was when we were in America, and then we went to Nigeria, then my hair grew out, and then when we came back here, then I relaxed my hair again like immediately when we came back to school here, to go back to live in America. Yeah. Third question, how did you wear your hair in elementary school? So I grew up in Nigeria, like I was saying, at least I was like, let's say from 5 to 9. I grew up there. So yeah, in school, I had braids, threads, like Geri, that's what we call it. So yeah, I would go on the market and get my hair done. My aunt, she would do my hair for me too. Yeah, so that's how I wore my hair then. It was cool. I used to do like just anything really. We did braids. I used to do a lot of like, cornrows and plaits and just all kinds of stuff. We're pretty creative in Nigeria, so even, it's funny because like every time I go home and I'll be watching like, let's say like the news, the girls will have like, they'll have braids, but they'll have like a big red streak of braids that over here people would be like, oh, that's ghetto, or that's unprofessional to go on TV looking like that, or to go to an interview looking that way. Not Nigeria, no ma'am. No. Anything goes, kind of. So number 4, when did you go natural and why? Okay, so y'all already know my, you know, you guys have my natural hair video, like the journey. But when I went natural in 2009, and oh yeah, I had a weave disaster. Okay, so it was for my birthday, and my stylist at the time, she was like, I was like, I think I want to do weave, and she was like, why don't you do, you know, why not, if you're gonna do weave, go all out, you know, have it down your back. And I was like, okay. So I did, and I had it in for a long time. Like, that was probably partly my fault, because I had the weave in for like 4 months or something crazy as hell. So when I took it out, my hair, it was like damaged. It was like see-through. Like, it was so strange because the only part that it happened to was the part of my hair that was left out. So I had like a leave out, you know, I think wherever the leave out was, that's the part that the ends were just chewed the hell up. So I was just like, what happened to me? You know, it was so traumatizing. So after that, in between the time of, you know, saying, okay, you know what, no one's gonna touch my hair ever again, you know, or at least until I get my hair back into shape. I was doing a lot of co-washing and deep conditioning and all this stuff. That's when I started discovering all these hair boards. And it's funny because I had gone through this sort of weird transition like this, even though I didn't know I was transitioning, and I went back to relaxing in college, you know? So back then I had already I was looking up black hair care kind of stuff. And so I found long hair care forum and black hair forum, all this stuff, all these forums about hair, but I wasn't completely engrossed in, oh, let me get all the knowledge that I can, until the second time around when I had the damage in my hair. So I was just like researching, and there were like all these threads, you know, about natural hair. Well, actually there weren't. There were all these threads about relaxed hair, like relaxing your hair and maintaining it. And there were like maybe 2 or 3 threads about natural hair, but those ones, like one random day, I was like, what is this stuff? So I read, and I was just going through the threads, and people had like, you know, just their own stories and stuff. And it dawned on me, and I'm just like, why do I feel like I need to relax my hair, or like I need to get my hair better and then relax it again? Like, what is the rush? Why do I feel like this is something that I need to hurry up and do? You know what I'm saying? And I was like thinking, and I was like, I just couldn't answer the question. I was like, this is just strange. Like, why do I feel like I can't keep my hair the way it is, as it is? Like, why can't I just never relax my hair ever again? It was sad because that thought had never, I don't think that thought had ever really crossed my mind and took hold, where I was like, you know what? That is an option. Like, why didn't I think about that? You know what I'm saying? And then I started researching and like just looking up all this stuff. And then I found out that, you know, okay, hold on a second. So I've been relaxing my hair and I did not know why. You know, it was just kind of something that I was just conditioned to do, as we all have been, you know? And it was kind of like, so I'm doing this thing because someone told me to do it, and someone told me to do it because somebody told that person to do it, someone told that person to do it because of what? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, society that we live in, you know, clearly pushes a certain standard that they feel is ideal. And it's one that, you know, has nothing to do with us at all. Like, we're completely ignored all the time. You know, we're always like fighting for our own, you know, our voices, and hey, can you guys look at us? You know, we exist, you know, that kind of thing. And I was just like, and I've been doing this and I didn't even know. And I've been kind of like participating in this type of systemic brainwashing, and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you realize stuff like that, I felt like a light bulb, or like I felt like my entire life was illuminated. And I was just like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to relax my hair. Not for a while. At least let me become natural, learn my texture, learn what it is that is coming out of my head that I don't even know about. Let me learn about that stuff, and then maybe down the line, if I decide to relax, maybe I will. But it won't be something I'm doing because I don't know an alternative. It's gonna be something that I've chosen to do myself. So yeah, long story short, here we are, and I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, every time I think, you know what, I'm not relaxing my hair, I'm like, no, I probably won't. But maybe I will, but maybe I won't. On this side of it all, you know, on this side of history, at least I have knowledge. At least I know that if I'm relaxing my hair, I know what to do, how to maintain it. I know how that my hair can grow. And I know that if I want to be natural, I can. Like, at least both of the options are available to me now, where before they were not. So yeah, anyway, what were your parents' reactions when you went natural? Oh gosh, my parents. Okay, I live in New Jersey, right? The rest of my family is in Georgia, so I come home to visit them. So when I came home, my dad, he picked me up from the airport, and I was like, Daddy, don't you notice anything on my hair? Like, you don't see anything? And he was just like, oh, it looks good. That was it. Done. Then when I came home, you know, my sister, she was like, oh, your hair feels like a Brillo pad. It's funny because when she said that, I was like, how dare you? How dare you say that my hair is like a Brillo pad? Or feels like one, but it did. Because I was doing my TWAs that time, and I had gel. Gel makes your hair crunchy. Yeah, of course it felt bad or hard. My little sister, she loved it. But I just remember my sister saying that my hair felt like a Brillo pad, and also saying, she goes, I can't believe you chopped off your hair. Like, I can't believe you actually did it. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not attached to my hair. I'm above it all. I can do whatever I want. I can cut my hair today and have it long tomorrow. It's not a big deal. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, my mom, she kind of, it was just interesting because her and one of our family friends, they were together one day, and I was home, and my aunt, she was like, you know, we want you girls to look like the people on TV, you know? And I was just like, what does that mean? I never even asked her like to clarify, like, what are you saying? But I remember her saying that, and she was looking at me with my hair short and saying that basically I don't look like who's on TV. And I'm thinking, when do I ever, no one on TV looks like me. No one looks like me on TV. What are you saying, man? But that was her. But now, yeah, everybody is just all on board. Cousin is natural, my sister's natural, my aunt is natural, my mom. At first, like when I went natural, right, I was kind of a Nazi. I kind of was. Like, I just, you know what it is? I don't think it's coming from a place of like condescension or like arrogance or like, I'm better than you. Go natural if you know what's good for you. You know, it's not anything like that. At least it wasn't for me. Like for me, when I would tell people about, you know, natural hair, it was more because I just felt like I had all this information and I just found something out. And it's kind of like, you know, like how like when you fall in love the first time or whatever, and you want people to know, kind of, and you want to tell everybody. That's kind of how it was. Like, I wanted everybody to know, hey, I found this thing and you don't know about it, and I feel like you would love to know about this, so let me share this with you. So it was kind of like that. But even that can be off-putting to people. If they're not ready to receive your message, it kind of doesn't matter how you hand it over to them. if they're not ready to receive it, they're not ready to receive it. So I learned that, and I was just like, okay, let me fall back and chill out so that, you know, I'm not running people away. Like, I was just like, you know what, let me just monitor myself. I'll just do me. And if they see it and they like it, then they'll do it. But it's not like my mission to convert everybody into being natural. I'm gonna take the approach of, you know, I'm just gonna show and tell. You know, if you want to know about it because you've seen it on my head, then I'll tell you about it. You know, if you want to read my blog or you want to watch my videos and see how I style my hair, you can do that. You know, and if you ask me questions, I'm here to dispense information to whoever wants to know. But I'm not necessarily gonna be the person who's running after you and trying to, you know, convert you immediately. That's not what I'm gonna do. Anyways, what the hell was the question? Oh, what were your parents' reactions when you went natural? Yeah, so my dad, he was cool. My mom didn't really, you know, get it. She didn't get it. My brothers was kind of like whatever. And my 2 sisters were like on opposite ends. Which one product would you bring if you were to spend 1 month in Nigeria? I would probably bring a conditioner. Yeah, I would bring a conditioner because conditioners, you can do anything with them. Like, you can use them as leave-ins. You definitely need them to, like for me, there's no way I can finger detangle my hair or wash my hair without conditioner. You know, it just is what it is. Conditioner could also help you style your hair. You know, it's just that added layer of protection in your hair. So I would go to Nigeria with one. Some type of conditioner would be, yeah. Palm oil or coconut oil? I'm gonna go with coconut oil. Just because palm oil, you eat that. I mean, you eat coconut oil too, but palm oil, I mean, how can I be using that on my hair when I need that to, I can't. First of all, palm oil is red. Like, red palm oil, it stains. So there's no way. I feel like it would just be messy in your hair, guys. Why did you guys ask that question? I know that it's actually very, very good for your hair, but I would just rather eat it. You know, palm oil and some yam, some pepe. Hey, do you use any products from Nigeria? I would love to use products from Nigeria, but I don't. Oh wait, yes I do. There's this lady that I always run into, and she's really, really sweet. She's this Nigerian lady. Gosh, I think the name of her store is like Afro Chic Boutique, something like that. I'll find it and I'll put it down below. But yeah, she's awesome. She has all this, like, you know, like creams and soaps. She has the soaps with their name. She has them in, like, you know, like Yoruba names. I think she's Yoruba. But it's just cool. Whenever I see her, I just buy up everything because I like to support, you know, let's support our own, right? Anyway, so anytime I see her, I always get her stuff. But yeah, my favorite Nigerian product, I guess that would be her. I would love to try other Nigerian products if I ever had the chance to get my hands on them, but it says egusi versus okra, rice and stew versus jollof rice, puff puff versus chin chin, suya versus stockfish. Hey! Okay, I would pick egusi. Everybody should like egusi soup. Egusi's like, that's the soup that you give the foreigner. You know, somebody that's unfamiliar with Nigerian food. That's that one food that you be like, okay, if you're gonna, you know, actually, you know what it is? Jollof rice. Okay, because there's a question here. Yeah, rice and stew versus jollof rice. Okay, jollof rice, like party rice. Yeah, that's the food that you give like the person that doesn't know anything, that's unfamiliar with Nigerian food. You give them jollof rice and they'll be like, yeah, can I get some more of that? And egusi soup is like the next tier. That's like after you do jollof rice, okay, now you can I'll give you a little bit of egusi soup and see how you can handle that. You know, egusi soup, that's like, I need some now. So puff puff, y'all, is like, it's literally like a puff. That's why they call it that. It's like the beauty blender, except you can eat it. That's what it's like. It's like not necessarily egg shaped, but squeezy like that. And they're both floury, doughy kind of stuff. Puff puff, they like deep fry it. I think they even deep fry chin chin. But one of them gets like kind of like a hot bread. That's the puff puff. And the other one, chin chin, is like harder. They're like harder, like little kernels, you know? When they're cold. Like when they cool, they're kind of crunchy. But I actually like chin chin because I like it when it's fresh out of the oven, like when it's nice and soft. It's still warm and it's soft, chewy. Yeah, I would pick chin chin. I'll pick chin chin. Okay, suya please, because suya is kind of like, guys, it's like a shish kebab kind of, but it's like the meat is flatter, like has this dry rub over it, and then they grill it, you know, and you can do like lamb, you can do chicken, you can do goat, cow, whatever. So, you know, it's so freaking good. It's delicious, y'all. If you ever get your hands on some suya, ha. Yeah. I miss that. That's like the first thing anybody, at least me, anytime we go to Nigeria, that's the first thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for a suya. Like, where's the suya spot? I need some right now. Can I get some suya? The final question is, what is the state of natural hair amongst Nigerians? The state of natural hair amongst Nigerians. Well, I feel like it's something that we're all starting to embrace. I actually take that back because I feel like we're not giving credit to people who aren't on the internet, people who don't relax their hair and who are not on social media and they're not online. They don't really, you know, they're just living their lives as regular people and they don't necessarily use chemicals in their hair. And I feel like there are people out there, like a lot of them, we're too general when we speak about, you know, Africans and black people and natural hair and all this stuff. Yeah, it's something that's visible. Yes, most of us do relax our hair, but there's also people out there who don't, you know, or who didn't necessarily go natural when the whole natural thing started. Let's acknowledge them too. But as far as in Nigeria, I would say that I feel like it's definitely something that is growing. Personally speaking, with my cousins and my aunts, the ones who are overseas or the ones who we're closer to they aren't either natural or they're entertaining it. You know, they're entertaining going natural. But like maybe for the older generations, let's say like our parents, like my mom, my aunts, they're natural. I feel like for them, it's not necessarily a thing where it, like how it is for us. I feel like because we are on this side of the world, we're a little bit more informed as to why we're natural. You know, why we choose to not really chemically straighten our hair. Whereas someone in Nigeria would not that they wouldn't be informed or they wouldn't know. I feel like it's not something that would make them would necessarily like inform their decision to be natural. So if they want to be natural, they're gonna be natural just because maybe it's like a styling choice, you know, or maybe they are aware of the reasons why, you know, some of us are natural because we are trying to go against what society's telling us is beautiful and assert that we're beautiful as well, just the way we are, just the way our hair comes out of our head. So there are Nigerians that are informed like that, but I feel like just like it is here, some people are just natural just because it's cute, you know, it's a style, it's trendy, it's fun, it's versatile, you know, there's like all reasons why people are natural. But I do feel like it's something that is going to grow. I feel like Nigerians may not necessarily all be on the bandwagon just the same way as not everyone here is on the natural hair bandwagon. But, you know, hopefully in the future, hopefully it's something that continues to grow. Hopefully it's something that, you know, more people will gain an awareness that more people will gain an awareness to and will continue to explore. I mean, I'm excited for the future of natural hair in Nigeria and all over the world, really. I think that's all the questions. So I guess the next thing is to tag. I actually tagged all of y'all. I would like to know about your natural hair story, so comment below. And I'll actually put, you know what? I'm actually gonna put like a list of, I'll put like some names down in the description bar. And probably like somewhere, I don't know, somewhere here that I'm tagging you. But honestly guys, I'm really tagging everybody, so you guys can all do the challenge or the tag. And stay tuned for this video. Yeah, there's a tutorial I did on this video on this hair because, you know, I was trying to do another style. Didn't work out, so I kind of compromised and, you know, did this, which I think is cute. This is real cute, right? It's like nice summer, like a summer festival kind of style, you know. Anyways, you know what, and I hope you guys got to see a little bit more about my personality. I feel like I'm doing, like, my videos are all voiceovers and maybe y'all don't really get to see, you know, who I am. I'm really goofy, I'm really weird, I'm a weird introvert. Y'all have been so great, you know, thus far. Y'all have been pretty awesome. So I actually just wanted to say thank you because, you know, I think last time I checked them, I was at 10,000, which is crazy. And it's not even anything. It's not like, you know, there's people out there that got like 100,000 and whatever. I don't look at the numbers, but then when you know, when I let myself look at it, I'm just like, that is crazy. So y'all, it's kind of like the whole natural hair thing. I mean, before, I feel like it would take, you know, a very long time for those kind of numbers to appear. And now it's like, you know, you're on YouTube today, the next day, if your content is good, you're getting those numbers and people are subscribing, which clearly shows that it's something that is real, you know, that groundswell, that movement is happening. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling, but again, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.